Hi everybody, it's Derek at High Five Resale Shop. Today is Monday, March already, March 3rd. So February came and went, and I am kind of underwhelmed by what I was able to get accomplished in February. Um, there were a couple of days in there that I didn't feel so hot, so I cut myself some slack. But last week I started to work on some posters that I've been putting off for forever. So mostly to get them out of my way so I don't run into them all the time. And I also started to try and update my listings because eBay put out their used clothing update. So now you have to tell them if your used clothing is excellent, good, or fair. Excellent being having little to no wear, good having some small wear items, and fair meaning it has a hole or a rip or a stain on it. And so we discussed this kind of last time, but I've been going through. I started with my extra smalls. I went through them, and all of them have either been updated or I've pulled them off. In some of the packages last week that I sent out, I included extra items for people as long as they were the same size. And I wrote a little note in there, hey, I hope you like this other item that I put in there. So if not, you can just donate it. I just tried to give them something extra. It made my packages weigh just a little bit more, but I think it's worth it just for the good vibes. Somebody got 2 shirts instead of 1. So there's a couple other people that got those packages, so I hope they're happy with them. But I've gotten through. I'm kind of in the middle of medium at this point, just the women's blouses. So there's a lot of things to do. Still got to get through the rest of the blouses. Then you got to go through the pants and the men's tops, and it's going to be a long process, but it'll be well worth doing. I'll probably do the men's stuff last because it's more recent that I started doing the men's stuff. So I just it's not been up as long, and I don't have to price correct it and everything. So when I do that, I've been ending the listing and then ending and selling similar. So that it's a whole new listing, it gets a new number, and I mark in the custom label SKU ESS and then the date. So end and sell similar for ESS, and then the date that I did that relist on. So that I know when it comes back around again, it's not just a year. Maybe I come around or look at it again. It's not a year old. It's several years old because it's end and sell similar. So then maybe I just pull it down and donate it or whatever. So we sold. We had a good Thursday. So like last week, let's see here. Sunday and Monday were good, and then Tuesday was okay. Wednesday was okay. Thursday was good. Friday was good. Saturday was terrible. We sold 1 item on Saturday for $18.19. I'm not quite sure why. And then Sunday we sold. We did a good job, and then today we've not done very much so far. So we got a ways to go today. So kind of up and down the last couple of days, and 18 sales over the course of the weekend for a little over $300. So we can go through. There's some older stuff, a lot of older stuff that's sold for. I don't necessarily know the reason why, but a lot of older stuff is selling. The first thing is a men's top. this large brand Consensus solid blue crew neck waffle long sleeve. It's 100% cotton waffle shirt, and it is a large, so it's a good size. It's sold for $4 plus shipping on top. And the next thing is another men's item. It's a Nike Dri-FIT swoosh black with a graphic print, short sleeve, extra large top. This also sold for $4 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold is this Contour Camera 360 helmet mount with a rotate tilt trail mount, new in box. This sold for $15 with shipping on top. This came from somebody gave this to me. They went dumpster diving and they gave me a bunch of stuff. This came from a camera store's dumpster. So that sold $15 plus shipping on top. He gave me a whole bunch of stuff. It was all camera mounts and stuff for this Contour. It's like a GoPro, but it's not. And does have sold really well. For a bunch of stuff he pulled out of the garbage and threw on top. When I bought the CDs, $5,000 worth of CDs, that stuff sold pretty well. I made several $100s off of that kind of stuff. The next thing that sold is one of the things that got ended and sold similar. So it's leaving the building and that is done with. It's an Old Navy maternity orange burnout short sleeve with the ruche sides. It's a medium and it's sold for $4.40 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was a hat. If you can see, there's like a raven here. This says Raven's Claw. It's a Harry Potter hat. It's got the Velcro back. When you're putting stuff on eBay, be sure never to say Velcro for anything. Say hook and latch. So this is from Universal Orlando, and it sold for $4 plus shipping on top. I remember paying $0.25 for that, so it's not a great return on the investment, but it is something. I'm sure if it was like one of the other ones, Slytherin or Hufflepuff, I think it would have been more. Or maybe Gryffindor, I'm not sure. But I think this would be the least desirable one. The next item is a woman's top. Newer tags. Chico's size 3, 16, 18, white and gray 2-part tunic blouse. It's got like an undershirt inside of there. I don't know if you can see that second part there. This sold for $43.50 plus shipping on top because it is new with tags. So where's that tag? There it is. Tags. So $43.50. That's a really good sale. I didn't realize something that expensive is sold. The next item that sold is almost an antique. This is a patch from like a varsity jacket. This is from the 1938 Austin High School, which is a high school in Chicago, indoor track champions. So this is something we pulled out of a clean out at one point, and that sold for $10 plus shipping on top glad to see it finding a new home in a collection somewhere. The next item that sold was a CD, is Guided by Voices. Let's see, indie rock, 1996, and this sold for $5 plus shipping on top. Another CD sold, this Dave Matthews Band sampler, live track sampler. This sold for $3 plus shipping on top to a repeat buyer. So there's that. I think it's got 9 tracks on it. Dancing Nancy's, Where Are You Going, When the World Ends, 41, Don't Drink the Water, and Tripping Billies, plus a couple others. So that sold for $3 plus shipping on top. And the next one is a pair of pants. So these Aeropostale pants, I wouldn't pick these up. These were, in stuff that was old death pile stuff. I would never purposely buy these at a garage sale. Maybe if they were a quarter or something. They have the bejeweled pockets here. They're Aeropostale junior size 3-4 regular. Stretch flare. I know flare jeans are coming back. Since Kendrick Lamar wore them in the Super Bowl show. So, and even before that, they were coming back. These with the embellished pockets and everything, these sold for $11 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was a CD called the Red Devils King. That one. It says alternative rock blues, and that sold for $13 plus shipping on top. Another pair of slacks sold. These are Raffaella Petites 6P gray mid-rise tapered flat front slacks pants. These sold for $4.99 plus shipping on top. The next thing is a book that sold. This Alexander Hamilton book as a paperback. This came from a Facebook Marketplace buy of a bunch of books that I bought. I have $1 into this book, and I sold it for $4.99 plus shipping on top. The next item is a pair of leggings. These Athleta Elation solid black large leggings, tight ankle yoga pant. These came out of a Facebook Marketplace bag of clothes. It was a $5 bag, and these cost 25 cents in that bag, and I sold these for $15 plus shipping on top. So that was a pretty good return on the investment. The next is a pair of jeans again. I'm not really understanding what we sell. Like 2 pairs of jeans, a pair of pants, and basically 2 leggings. That's kind of odd, but it is what it is. These are 7 for All Mankind. This is a good brand to pick up. Usually you can make a few bucks off of them. This is a 27W, so these are smaller. These are also like a flare pant. They don't have any bejeweled butt on them, but they are very light washed on the top, and the flare part is kind of darker, and it does have a color on the pocket. So These sold for $15 plus shipping on top, and these I've had for a long time. They came out of like a clean out. I think they actually came from like a garage sale clean out when somebody called us to get all the garage sale stuff. Okay, I gotta go grab one more item and then I'll be back here in a second. Okay, so the next thing is this this box of Petite lights. I think it was missing one or two of them. It looks like it's missing one. But they look like this. And I guess you would use them for a wedding or whatever. Centerpieces and stuff like that. They're clear glass and there's 47 pieces because there's one missing. So this box of glassware sold for $16 plus shipping on top of it. And ship those out. That's probably be the hardest thing I shipped today. Most challenging. I'll just get a box bigger than that and you know, wrap it all up in there and just make sure it's not moving around. It should get there fine wherever it is going. The next item is these green tea solid purple velour drawstring track lounge pant. And these sold for $10 plus shipping on top. And the last thing that sold are these Nike Zoom track and field blue size 5, so they're really small, men's new without spikes and key or box shoes. And those came from an Academy clearance sale. We paid $5.43 for these shoes. We thought they were going to come out to $9.99, but they ended up being more on sale than we thought. They're actually 2 seasons old, and we bought that on February 11th. And my daughter found them and picked them out, and so those cost $5.43, and we sold them for $18.74 plus shipping on top. So a small profit on those, but it's good to get the kids involved and let them know what I'm doing here, show them what I'm doing here. So like I said, just going through the old clothing listings, you know, a group at a time, and what I end up doing is I'm judging whether I want it to go back up or not. Some of them I'm ending because they're just not good enough. Some of the brands I just don't want to deal with anymore. Like, I want to be better than that kind of deal, like a Forever 21 or I don't know, mostly that, but on some other ones like a White Stag or something like that, I probably won't put it up again. So I've been doing that, and working on some of the stuff that's clogging up my room here. I went to I'll show you that. I went to Party City the other day and I bought some stuff to resell, Halloween costumes, and so I'll show you what I got from the thing. They were $4 a piece if you bought 4 or more costumes. So, and you'll see a theme in these, it's trying to get larges, extra larges, and above. So these are this is a soldier costume for women. It's an extra large. So that $4. You got this Day of the Dead Senorita dress. It's a 1X. This is actually a medium, but I already have this up as a large and stuff, so I figured it wouldn't take too much to put up a new listing for a medium, and it's okay. I mean, it's a decent size. So this is a Sugar Skull Beauty, it says. And we got another one, so we got two of those. This police officer outfit, it's extra large for ladies. We got a large women's firefighter outfit. And another large women's firefighter. And a 2X women firefighter. And an extra large firefighter. And another large women's firefighter. And another extra large women's firefighter. So here's another police officer. This is a 3X. Here's another Sugar Skull Beauty, and this is a 2X dress. This is a Wednesday Addams outfit. It's a woman's large. And this one is a 80s workout outfit. It's a large, extra large. And there's another one of the same thing. And another one of the same thing. And then the last one is a Beetlejuice costume. Let me see if I can get this. So it's Lydia. Lydia's red dress. And it is a medium. It's an adult medium. So that's that. So I picked that up, $4 for each one of those. My thought process is that it will probably be saturated because all of Party City's stuff will be up online somewhere. But at $4 a piece, I think there's a lot of room, give and take. And let me go here and see in my actives what the cost was per the other ones. Because the day after I found out they were closing, they started stuff on sale. So they had a lot more to choose from. Let's see. Let's see. And so I went there and bought some the day after. $8, so twice as much the first time I went. So these are half the price of the first time I went. They had more costumes. I just didn't have that much money to play with to do this. And I have like that large Sugar Skull up for $56.99, but on sale for $42.74. So um, at $8 cost. So there's plenty of room in there to play with these Halloween costumes. They mark them up so much. Um, there's a lot of leeway in making deals on those. And women seem to be more into buying costumes. And they didn't have a lot of men's stuff, and the men's stuff they had was like the gory stuff, and I really don't want to have that lying around with my kids and stuff. So I just go with the women's stuff. And but that's it. That's about all I have that I can show you today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I'd love to answer anybody's question about how I sell on eBay, how they have questions about eBay. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about the channel so we can grow. And you remember that Jesus loves you, and we need God and Jesus every day to make it through. It makes life a lot easier when you have Jesus with you. Remember, give yourself a high five every day. See you later.